everyone? We just trust that you can hear us and see us okay? We just see ourselves? Yeah, all good? Yeah, thanks, Lily. So we're going straight into a song about being far away from your beloved. I write a letter, I send it to you, and my hands are trembling, and I'm waiting for that letter to come back to me. I wait for the postman. I go to the post office every day, and I receive your answer back. White paper, black writing, and tears fall from my eyes. And there is a little yabba by a bit. If you feel like you would like to start singing with me, you can. Schreib ich dir a Briefele in dem weiten Land, schreib ich dir a Briefele, zittert mir mein Hand, schwarzenke Wörterlich, weißenke Papier, und die Tränen finstere gießen und a Tier. Ay da 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 da, 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 ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, kleb ich zu das Briefele, schick ich es weg. Schwimm sich Briefele in dem weiten Weg. Wart ich auf dein Briefele, ist mir sehr schlecht. Es ist nicht, und schlaf ich nicht kein Nacht. Ay da 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 da, 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 ay da 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 da. Nehmen sich nur nicht die Hand, etwas was zu tun. Rak ich wart beim Teuro auf ein Postalion, brennt mir a Briefele von dem weiten Land. Wenn ich das Briefele, zittert mir mein Hand. Ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay 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 da 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 da. Schwarzenke Wörterlich, weißenke Papier, und die Tränen finstere Kissen ohne Schier. So moving to the next song, which is also about love. Most of our songs today will be about love, one way or another. This is a folk song. It's about a guitar and love. I'm sitting there playing my guitar, and unfortunately I don't really play guitar, so it'll be piano today. I'm playing my guitar and I'm playing a song for God and myself. Nobody knows my sorrows, nobody knows my heart. Oi mama, mama. He walked me around the city hospital, and we walked together around the city station, all the best places in town, and he promised me that I will be his wife and he will be my husband, but it never happened. Oi mama, mama, hug me, give me a hug, help me. Ich sitz und spiel mir auf der Gitarre und sing ich mir ein Lied von sich allein. Oi meine Leiden weiß doch Gott dem Hermes. Oi meine Leiden weiß doch Gott allein. Oi meine Leiden weiß doch Gott dem Hermes. Oi meine Leiden weiß doch Gott allein. Spazieren seien wir beide gegangen, arum dem städtischen Wachsal. Oi zugeschworen hat mir, oi Mama, ich will sein Weib und mein Mann. Oi zugeschworen hat mir, oi Mama, ich will sein Weib und mein Mann. Spazieren seien wir beide gegangen, arum dem städtischen Spital. An geen Mamenjotter auf mir geworfen, an geen Mame mit amal, an geen Mamenjotter auf mir geworfen, an geen Mame mit amal, mit amal. Don't cry. It's only a folk song, but she was broken-hearted, I guess. So the next song will be my composition, and the text is by a wonderful Yiddish poet, Leib Halpern, and Merlin will accompany him in this one, and it's called Der Zeil.
Did you miss me?
Yeah. But it was about, a man who promised not to marry. You did marry, so he's okay. So, come and be a mother for me. My mother told me a tale about a paper bridge. Tell me about it too. And tell me about birds that during the summer come back from far away. The bells are ringing. Cover my ears, cover them and say that it's the town clock ringing, and the wind behind the windows is blowing harshly. You should say to me, it's my father sitting there and praying and singing. Tell me that there will be warm summer coming soon, and children will be coming back from the fields. Tell me, maybe my longing will quieten, and it will lighten my world. Sei mir Mama, erzähl hat mein Mama a meisele von a Papier in der Brieg. Erzähl es mir euch und erzähl von die Vögel, was kommen in Sommerzeit wieder zurück. Vertreib von mein Bett dich allein, die Wüste, was kommen zu mir alle Nacht, alle Nacht. Erzähl von Melachim, was sind gekommen und haben mir goldene Sterne gebracht. Halt mir die Ohren, verhalt sie und sog, als der Stottsäger klingt und weint in die Loden der Wind. Sollst du sagen, es sitzt bei a Sefer der Dada und singt ai tai, ai tai, ai tai, ja da dai, ai tai, ai tai, ja da dai, 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 ai tai. Sommer und draußen und singen die Kinder von der Feld. Erzähl, öfter wird das mein Kummer verstillen und lichtiger, lichtiger machen mein Welt. Now, Lily, I hope you are here because now comes the song that you requested me to sing. And it's one of the songs that my Yiddish choirs sing. And I have two choirs, one in Brighton and Hove and one in London. Sometimes we come together and sing these songs. And this is one of these traditional Hasidic songs when the song has combined languages. Half of it is in Ukrainian, which makes it easier for me because I am quoting Ukrainian. I have Cossack Ukrainian blood in me from my grandfather's side. And what, Lily? What do you want to say?
No, I was just going to say I'm really looking forward to this one. So I'm happy that you're playing this.
Yeah, no
And
pressure.
we actually had a Ukrainian presenter earlier, someone who's talking about Ukrainian language. So I hope that she's here now.
Right, and she could text me if I do something wrong because I don't actually speak Ukrainian. But let's see. So this is half and half, and I'm actually combining two songs. Very recently, I learned another song from the same tradition. It's also half in Russian, half in Yiddish, and it's the first one is about drinking and answering to God for your good deeds and not such good deeds, and the other one is about the father who has lost his children in the forest, and he is shouting out for them, but children are saying, Father, how can we come home to you if there are guards, strict guards standing by the door? And I'm not going to sing the last verse, but it says, children, you should pray, and if you pray, the Messiah will come and take you to me. Став я пити, о пятницу, пропив я свою телицу. Треба знати, як гуляти, треба знати, як брехати. Ой, гешбан цедек давати пред паном хазяїном отвечати. А ми п'єм, да ми гуляем. Und wir trinken Jain azoi wie Maim. Und wir sagen alle zusammen L'chaim. Wer tut ישמע, треба знати, як брехати. Ой, חשבון צדק давати пред паном хозяином отвечати. А мы пьем, да мы гуляем. Und wir trinken Jain azoi wie Maim. Und wir sagen alle zusammen L'chaim. Ve'tot yishma min ha-shamayim. All right. So I heard some voices there. I think that the children are not lost, they're found. So let's call Merlin back here. Merlin, what are you going to play?
I don't know. Clarinet, probably.
So sorry, Polina, there was a microphone accident, but it was still fantastic.
It's just a shame I hope you heard the song okay.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
For you. All right, let's go. What are we playing?
We're going to play... We're going to play something in A minor. Okay.
So Merlin gave me a little break because when I sing all the time, it's fun, but you want to hear some instrumentals, right? It's basically from the same kind of culture. It's another dimension of the same East European Jewish culture, but with obviously, I guess it's a Turkish influence, isn't it? This one.
It certainly is. It's a debka type of dance. Bum ba dum bum bum is a debka. There seems to be a certain amount of possibility that my mother's father's family spent some time in Constantinople, which now of course is Istanbul, so that's the nod to Turkey that I like to give every now and again.
So that was Merlin's tune, obviously with some klezmer influence, East European instrumental Jewish music. And the next tune will be in another rhythm that is a Yiddish dance. It's in the rhythm of the hora, but not the Israeli hora, which is uncha uncha uncha. It's ta ta tam tan 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 tan, and it's in three. And this song is about drinking, and it's about fun. It's about raising our glasses and drinking to love between all nations, and drinking to our Mother Earth and to the sunshine and to the green grasses and all the good things in life. Haberim, hebt ihr Hand, die Bechers mit Wein, soll leben, die Liebschaft gesund soll sie sein, die Liebschaft von Jochet zum Jochet, dem Mensch, die Freundschaft von Völker soll sein uns gewünscht. Wir seien alle und auf der Erde, weil's hat uns a Liebschaft a größer Bagger, was blanche den Herz wie verborgene Schein, bis Gesicht in ewig an Nicken herein. Der Wald und das Weizene Feld, sie stehen in Grünzonen, Bläuen, Gold, der Farbos, die Sonne zählt, mit seine alle und auf der Erde, was hat uns a Liebschaft a größer Wacker, was blanche den Herz wie verborgene Schein, bis Gesicht in ewigen Ecken herein. Leben gemerkt, ist soll sie gebetcht sein, die Mutter, die Erd, die Mutter, die Sonne und die Mutter, die Freude. Das Leben und Liebschaft ist kalt und es grau. Wir seien alle und auf der Erd, was hat unsere Liebschaft a größer Wagen. Das Blanche, den Herz wie verborgen erscheint, bis gesehen ewig kann rein. Dai ja dai, dai ja dai, dai da dai, dai dai, dai ja dai, dai ja dai, dai ja dai, dai dai, dai ja dai, dai ja dai, dai ja dai, dai dai, dai ja dai, dai dai, dai dai, wir seien alle auf der Erde, was hat unsere Liebschaft a größer Wagen, was Blanche den Herz wie verborgen erscheint, bis gesehen ewig können rein. Wir seien alle auf der Erde, was hat unsere Liebschaft a größer Wagen, was Blanche den Herz wie verborgen erscheint, bis gesehen ewig können rein. I hope you are dancing or at least drinking. That's something we didn't think of. Yeah, pure horilka, pure vodka. L'chaim, to your health. Okay. So we're moving to something a bit sadder and gentler. This is a folk song, again, a Yiddish folk song about white paper, and you're accompanying this. About white paper, and again it's about writing, and it's about love, and it's about we don't know if it's shared or not, but it's a young, we assume it's a young man who goes who loves his young lady, and he goes to a wedding, and at that wedding he sees so many young women, but nobody comes even close to the beauty and the niceness of the one he loves. And he just wants to be close to her, and he prays to God that he would give them a little tiny house where they could live together. Papier ist doch weiß und Tint ist doch schwarz. Zu dir mein süßes Leben, zieht doch mein Herz. Ich wollte ständig gesessen, 3 Tage noch anhand, zu kuschen deine schöne Bohnen und zu halten dein bin ich häufig Hassene gewesen, oi viel schöne Mädelach, hab ich dort gesehen, oi viel schöne Mädelach, zu dir kommt nicht gut, mit deiner schwarze Egelach und mit deiner schwarze Haar. Ach du lieber Gott, ist mein Verlang. Oi, der Mäuscher gehst du kovet mit der schönem Gang. Oi, gib mir a Stiebele, oi, auf dem Groß, dem Grünen. Als ich mit mein Leben sollen wohnen, Papier ist doch weiß und Tint ist doch schwarz. Zu dir mein süßes Leben, zieh doch mein Herz. Ich will ständig gesessen, 3 Tage noch zu kuschen, dein schön Poem und zu halten deine Hand. Thank you very much. Again, I heard some voices if you're there. we see your applause. Thank you very much. Now, as I mentioned, some of this, Lily mentioned, some of this program is traditional, some of this program is our own original material, but quite in the style or very much informed by the background which we're both coming from. Which is Yiddish and klezmer. Now, last time I actually saw Lily in person, we were giving an interview on BBC Radio about the Yiddish language, right? And we had Aaron Lansky online from the Yiddish Book Center in Amherst, Massachusetts. And he told us about this recent book that they had published by, it was erotic poetry by Troem Katz-Handler, a woman who is now, I think, in her 80s or maybe even in her 90s, who had been writing these erotic poems all her life. And I thought to myself, oh, there's some challenge I'd like to do. I'd like to write music to these poems. I don't know, Lily, if you remember, but he read us 2 kind of like little stanzas from one of her poems. So I booked the book. I ordered the book, and oh my God, I received the book. It's not just erotic, it's kind of a really openly, it's about sex, right? But I hope we're all over 18 here in this audience, so I'm going to present you a couple of songs. They're completely new, totally new. I've sung them once, and today I'm going to sing you 2 songs out of a vocal cycle. The vocal cycle is so far 4 songs, it will be more, but there are 118 poems in that book. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to read you the translation. Cover your ears if you're ashamed of openly sexual references. Man's juice and woman's juice over thousands of miles. This is a couple writing to each other. They never met. They write to each other and they fantasize about each other. Mix in the midst of night in imagined propinquity. I devour hot candy cake here, you suck on candles there, we mingle our tongues sweetly through just voice and word. We nestle with talk, trying to savor the taste of petting, licking and hugging over a lamenting sea. And the second song is the final song of my cycle, A Sleepless Night Without Redress. Our honey delight remains unshared. A story without a story, nothing to relate. An hour of redemption did not arrive. The awaited exile end is still not here. The torn up tickets have been tossed away. We lit no Shabbos candles and hid love's continence. Place a feather to my nostrils, shatter the lovesick trance, we remain again at the beginning, suffering in exile without escape, and consoling ourselves with Havdalah, a temporary defeat. So these people arranged to meet, and that meeting never happened. And it wasn't because of COVID. I don't know why. So I dedicate it to all the lovers who are now an ocean apart. Saft und frühen Saft durch tausender Meilen. Sie mischen sich in Mitternacht in Neuenkeit ausgetracht. Männersaft und frühen Saft durch tausender Meilen. Sie mischen sich in Mitternacht in Neuenkeit ausgetracht. Ich smoksche lesen lekker du singst du kerkes dort. Mir mischen zu Gesicherheit und schleus mit Kohl und Wort. Ich schmuckte heißen lecker du heißt kerkes dort. Mir mischen zu Gesicherheit und schleus mit Kohl und Wort. Mir tun sich mit Reit proben Teufel sein der Tam. Von lecken Halsen über Jomer dicken Jan. Von lecken Halsen über Jomer dicken Jan. A schlaflose Nacht, nicht keine Heilung. Unser Honig bracht nicht kein Teilung. Am Meise und am Meise nicht kein Erzählung. Es ist nicht gekommen, die Gejohle schon, der Wartener Kerz ist noch nicht da. Die zerrissene Billetten liegen auf dem Dno. Wir bleiben wieder bei der Haskole, leiden in Gole, Sohn hat Sohle, dressen sich bei Havdalah, sie ist an Zeit weitlich immer Bohle. Leg mir zu Feder, zu der Nuss, zerdressel dem Liebeskränkner Kuss. A schlaflose Nacht, nicht kein Heilung. Und azoi. Here we go. So I guess we have a couple of songs to squeeze into the remaining 7 minutes of our set. And you want to do an instrument? What do you want to do?
I'll do an instrumental.
Yeah, and
What's that?
sorry, I don't think so. Let's do instrumental into Russische Felder.
Okay.
So this will be we'll merge these numbers. There'll be an instrumental number from Merlin. Then we're going straight into our final song. Do you want to say something about the instrumental number? I don't know what you're going to play.
I'm going to play a Yiddish horror in the second saddest of all keys. The saddest of all keys is D minor, obviously, which reminds me of a story. Sid Beckerman, who was the son of one of the greatest klezmer clarinetists in American history, Shloimke Beckerman. Sid Beckerman said to me one day, you know, to some people D minor is a key, but to me it's a living, because so much klezmer is played in D minor. But I thought we'd take a step away from that and do A minor.
Oh wow, advanced.
A horror in A minor.
Oh, and then we are staying in A minor, and we're staying in that horror rhythm for the final song, which will be David Hofstein's poem, and it's called Auf Russische Felder, and it makes a nice connection between the Russian part of my culture, part of my blood, and the Yiddish culture. It's a journey of a small child from the city in Russia to a shtetl, to their little house, and the windows in that house are bigger and brighter, and this journey through the snowy fields, and this nostalgia and that thought of the years of childhood and that family feel and that lost culture is all the way through the song. The song is on my latest CD, which is called 150 Voices, which has 5 choirs. It's actually literally 150 voices. Look online. I saw some people asking for websites and stuff. polinashepherd.co.uk, Merlin and polinashepherd.wordpress.com. You'll find us. Thank you very much. Russische Felder, wo kennt man seine Eltern, wo kennt man sein Eltern? A Ferdel, an Altix, a skriepender Schlitten, a Schlag auf a Schneiter, und ich bin in de midden van unten in einzigen winkel in blassen, noch läschen sich treuer kliende bassen. Dai, 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 dai. Von vorn verspricht sich ein Midber, ein Weißer, und weit dort zu sehen ist ein zähnlicher Heiser. Durchdremmelt a Huter, versunken in Schneien, zum jüdischen Heisel von Steschkelige gehen. A Heisel wie alle, nur größer die Fenster, und zwischen die Kinder dort bin ich der Ernste. Ai, da 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 da, ja da da da, ja da 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 da. Ai, da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da ja da da da, ja da da da, ja da 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 da. Ai, da da, ai da da, ai da da da. Und eig ist mein Schwettel und klein ist mein Rädel. In 2 Wochen einmal von Chuder in Städtel und Bänken und Schweigen, von Felder, von Breite und Drogen, verschneite, verwehte und Drogen in Herzen, verborgene Wehen, von Säumen, was warten und warten auf Seen. Ai, dai, 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 ai, dai, 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 ai, da 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 da, ja da da da, ja da da da, ai, dai, dai, ai, da da da, dai, 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 ai, dai, 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 ja da da da, ja da da da, ja da 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 da, ai, dai, 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 ja dai, 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 ai, ai, dai, dai, ai, dai, ja da da dai, 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 ai, dai, 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 ai, dai, dai, ai, da dai, 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 dai. In Winden vernachten auf russische Felder, wo kennt man sein Elter? Wo kennt man sein Elter? Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. And enjoy the rest of your conference. It was lovely to be with you. Thanks, Lily.
Thank you so much, Polina and Merlin. That was fantastic. We really appreciate it. And just everybody, so that you know, I've put the links to Polina's solo site and to Polina and Merlin's joint site in the chat, so you can go and check them out, because they have CDs and I guess MP3s and all kinds of information, everything, and information about the choirs and all of their different performances. So you should definitely go check them out. Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much.
Lillian, thank you,
Okay.
Rita.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, and thank you for your grace in bearing with the microphone incidents and the Zoom Zoom adventures.
It happens.
Zoom happens.
Zoom does happen. So just hope that you're not feeling too ausgezoomt,
It's good. No, well.
as you say in Yiddish.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, do you want to stop the recording, Lily?
Yeah, it's just, let's see.
I have very strange lighting because it's dark here in North London and it started raining. It's very kind of gothic, strange atmosphere.
So let's see. My ability to stop recording has gone.
I will do it.